Alright guys, Statue Hunter 75 here with a review of a new piece that came in. It's another big guy. It's the Rhino Comiquette. This, as you can see, is the Sideshow exclusive. You can see the box, it basically just says Rhino wrapped around it. So Sideshow hasn't been too creative with their boxes lately, so I'm not going to give them much credit and go over the box that much. So there you go, that's the box in the bag. I don't even care to show it. It's Rhino Comiquette. That's all it says on the box. No description, nothing. Let's get to the real piece. It's a nice piece. Like I said, it's number 157 out of 500. Actually, I'm going to set you down for 1 second, just while I grab the other head for you to show you the heads. The exclusive head was modeled after the Amazing Spider-Man. I think it was number 41, which is the premiere of the Rhino. So it was his first issue, his first appearance. But this is not the exclusive head. This is the regular head. I'll get into the differences in just a moment. But he is a big, beautiful piece. I was surprised at how light he is. He's very hollow. Himself, he's very, very light. He's big. There's my hand. He's hunched over too, don't forget. He's an enormous piece. The only thing is he's incredibly light. But you know what? I'm not nitpicking about my statues being light. I understand you don't want it to feel... It does kind of feel like it could break in your hands because it's almost feels hollow. But you know what? When I display statues on shelves, the thought of the shelves crashing down under them... Actually, you know, think about what you're asking for. The light statues actually aren't that bad. Easy to move such a big piece. And it's not going to break your shelves. I mean, he's not going to break from me touching him, you know what I mean? It's just, it's a little hollow, but he's fine. He's sturdy. I got a good piece with no problems with the paint whatsoever. Everything is good. There's no cracks. I mean, the detail in the veins and the bottom of his foot, the way his foot's going through the concrete. A little bit of styrofoam, sorry about that. It looks very good. Very good detail on his like nails. Yeah, it's very nice. Very, very nice. And his little moles everywhere from his tough rhino skin. Rhinos never go backwards, only forwards. I don't know if many people know that. That's why a lot of people use rhinos as motivational posters and stuff like that in business, because they only go forward. They never go backwards. Supposedly, it's supposed to be a scientific fact. The face is definitely Sideshow moving forward. That's a great sculpt, great paint application. The eye. The big difference between the exclusive head and the regular head is that it has the ears. So it looks more like a rhinoceros, the mask that he's wearing. Whereas, like I said, the exclusive head was from Amazing Spider-Man number 41, the first appearance of Rhino. There you see the two guys together. So you can get an idea. One head's actually wider than the other, but the application is great. The only thing is there's no ears. So those are the only differences, is that there's no ears. Everything else, you know, the head's a little fatter too. It's a different look. I believe the Rhino's name is Alexei. I believe he's a Russian dude. Big Russian guy. I got this piece because I, growing up, was a huge Spider-Man fan. And I did like the Rhino, I will say that. I like the Rhino a lot. So, I'll leave him standing like that. Hopefully that does not fall over. And we don't have a statue incident. You know what? I think better be safe than sorry, and I'm going to place the head down gently. So anyway, there's not much to talk about as far as, you know, it's a stoic pose. I mean, there's not much of a paint job. Everything looks to be the same color pretty much. You know, there's two-tone in the base, but a lot of people have made reference that there could be more to the base, a little more business going on, a little more cash and prizes here in the middle. You know, people have wanted like a mailbox or even a street, well, you know, a yellow street line or something. It's a plain base. I'm not going to criticize it. I mean, they probably could have did it a little bit better, but you know what? That's fine. You don't want to concentrate on the base. You want to concentrate on the actual piece. And the piece is an amazing sculpt. Whoever sculpted this did a great job. I believe it's based on Olivetti's art, just like the other Spider-Man Comiquettes. And it did not come with an art print, luckily, which is a good thing because it came with an exclusive head, which actually I will put on now because I've shown you enough of this guy. So let me carefully place him down. Carefully. We don't want any damage. Oh, right now on the statue collectors, Mr. Sanchez or Chesrock would be having a heart attack because I'm touching my statue and I'm not wearing kid gloves. I don't have rubber gloves on and stuff. Some people are really careful with their statues, which is a good thing. But you know what? I've never really broken anything important, so I'm not too worried. I didn't smudge off any paint or anything. Everything, look at that. I touched him, and he still looks good. No grease marks. I washed my hands carefully before I touch these things. I don't have any oils on my skin at the moment, so he's safe and sound. I'm just giving John a hard time. It is good how he treats his statues with extra TLC. The exclusive head is great. The eye looks awesome. Looks really good. And the horn, the detail on the horn, the wear and tear on the skin, on the rhinoceros skin. Just a great, epic piece. And like I said, I was a huge Spider-Man fan growing up, and the Rhino, I always liked the Rhino. I always liked the episodes where he fought the Rhino, so I'm not the hugest fan of the Rhino character, but I do like it. It's a big guy. That's why I couldn't have all of the collection like the Olivetti. I'm shaking the camera a lot because I'm scratching my hand, but I couldn't have had, you know, the Olivetti Venom, the Olivetti Spider-Man, the Olivetti Punisher, Carnage, and not get the Rhino. I have them all so far, so I might as well get this guy to go nice in the display with them down in the Besta. So everything looks awesome. Really nice detail. Sideshow did a great job. There's my hand, there's his hand, so it's a good size, good size. Not bad. And the magnet is nice and strong, and you can barely see a seam line in the neck because of the wrinkles of his skin, so it works perfectly. Great application of the head being hidden. Doesn't look like there's a magnet, so kudos to Sideshow on that. The eyes are not crossed. They did a great job on both faces. Really, dead Rhino over there. Now they did a great job on the overhead of his back. Look at that, he's got a little mole there. Like I said, there's no cracking or anything. The paint looks good. Veins in the arm, palm of the hand. Sculpture is very, very nice. The fingernails. Everything's done very nicely. So, that is your Rhino Comiquette. You know, a lot of people showed him next to the Spider-Man and everything. I don't feel like lugging those guys out. I have them really displayed the way I like to see them, so I don't want to move them. So, there's so many of them, it would have been a hassle to move them all up here. So, if you want to see a size comparison with them all next to each other, a lot of people did video reviews on this. You can check it out on eBay. I mean, on YouTube. He's not going on eBay. I'm not selling them yet. But I think some people are selling theirs in Statue Collectors. So check it out on Facebook. Alright guys. Have a great night. Hope your weekend's going well. Sideshow exclusive Rhino Comiquette number 157 out of 500.